Oh, okay, so that was beach date. Oh god, I gotta get my list out. That was so short. We've only been streaming for like 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Alright, that was super short. Oh god, we're already moving on to Doki Panic Literature Club thing. I can't even talk properly. So we're gonna do that. And then if we have time, maybe some Monica after story. I'm just gonna rip through these as fast as I can because we do have a lot to get through today. So let's get going. Where is my Doki Literature Club? It is here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Doki Panic Literature Club. We're doing it again. We did it last year, and Sayori met an unfortunate end, and she's going to have to again. Team Salvato presents a game that exists. This game's not suitable for children, no. It's too sexy. Doki. Oh my god. See, they're all alive and well. I'm a bit sad that they are. Hang on. And that game might be a bit loud, actually. Let's have a look. I mean, the game itself is not very loud, so hey. But I'll pop it down just a bit. Doki Literature Club. Just a bit. There we go. Of half the volume, that should be enough. Surely that should be enough. Okay, Doki Panic Literature Club is a thing that exists and we're doing it. And yeah, as I suspected, all my saves are gone, so we'll just have to start again from the very beginning. So please enter your name. Okay, I'm gonna be Barry Gibb. I'm Barry, there we go. This is gonna be horrible. I can't wait. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only just because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's mean, Barry. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh my goodness, as we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Barry, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Is there a Night Fever Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs because there's no Night Fever Club. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Well, I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about, so, you know, that's women for you. Just keep fucking nodding your head and everything's fine. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I can't promise I'll try, Sayori, but I will try to try. No, chat, I don't think we should be trusting this maniac. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's because she has boobies. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Fucking hell, Sayori. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I have none. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Ooh, why don't I just use a pun here and just walk up to Sayori and say, look, I've got a golf club. This is my club. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Oh, hello, Ken Shabby. You joined us at the best time possible. We're restarting Doki Doki Literature Club because my save was lost. Oh, God. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my... Oh, I have no idea where it is. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it. YouTube. Gib. After Hours? After Hours? Oh, don't know where it is. Here it is. I'll be streaming again on Thursday on actual... Oh my god. Give After Hours YouTube. I'll be streaming on Thursday as well on actual... Oh. Here we go. Give Gaming After Hours trailer. That ought to be the one. I just want the channel though. Here we go. Give Gaming After Hours doo-pa-doo. So we got... Oh. Hopefully this link works. There we go. So we got ourselves a thing. This is the Gib Gaming After Hours channel. I'll be streaming on that on Thursday, but there'll be unlisted streams, so do hit us up on the Discord for a link for that, because otherwise you won't even get a notification that we're streaming, because it's supposed to be like naughty stuff.
Be sure to follow Gib on other social media platforms.
Oh my goodness.
Discord, https.
There's all the things. Good on you, Gibbot. You know what you're doing.
/HVMYE3G YouTube. https://www.youtube.com/joesguy Twitter.
There we go.
https://twitter.com/joesguy.
Oh my god, well there they all are. Jesus Christ, I will link to the stream via probably Discord, probably. It's the only safe place I know. And then yeah, when I'm live, I'll just have to drop a link there for people to watch, because I can't have a public stream. People will find it too easily and then report me, and then I'm in trouble. Oh my goodness gracious me! I won't be streaming on Twitch. I'll be streaming on YouTube for that, because you can make private streams like that. It's really handy. What else? Oh my god, yes, I was going to mention the VIP tokens. I just found those, the VIP badges. So I've given Ken Shabby one because he's always on time. Except not today, late by about 15 minutes, but that's fine. I played Beach Date. That was such a weird game. It was over in 5 minutes. That's Beach Date. And now we're doing Doki Doki Panic Literature Club again, and hopefully I can get somewhere in it, because last time I didn't really so much. But hey, carrying on. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yep, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She can be both. She can be both. I don't see any reason why not. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Alright, we're not going to join no literature club today, after what happened last time. We know what's going to happen to you, Sayori, we already know that. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yes, Hello, girl 1. It's cupcakes. I'm in, I know. This is cupcakes and girls. There is at least one extra girl, aka girl 1. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, that's great. Girl 2! Oh my god, we got bubblegum here. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the Atmos. And girl 3! Oh my god, there's a third one. Oh, Barry, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. There are waifus everywhere. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. But no, she's just been starving herself to death. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. 3 girls, 1 boy. Ka-ching, I know, this is good. This is what I call a fucking thing. Here we go.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, there we go, that's what I call that. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Barry. We already know Monica, we do? Monica smiles sweetly, of course she does. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and a rack that just won't quit. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little unusual. You too, Monica, I guess. Come sit down, Barry. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I can sit next to both of you, can't I? Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Cupcakes and tea, what the fuck have I gotten myself into here? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one before they go off. They're gonna go off any second. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I don't see it in the image, but that's okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. God damn it, Bubblegum, what are you doing? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. She bought it from a bakery, the fucking cheat. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You dummy. Alright, just calm down. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation entirely, because she's a nutcase. She's done MasterChef, I know. Your special ingredients is carrot and you're making cupcakes. Carrot cupcakes? Oh my god. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, I hate you so much, Yuri. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? You don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not... What? Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. That's right, you don't want to scare off the new member now, do you? Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh dear, I'm a bit worried about this. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I wonder where they've gone. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Well, I can see that in you, absolutely. Jesus Christ. Oh, kill me now. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. So, orgy or what? Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Barry, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes, I guess. Where's this going? I better save, I'm scared. There we go, Yuri. You're all good. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Horror's good. Are you scared of horror? I can cuddle you while you read horror books. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, and why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. She knows something, doesn't she? Something's going on. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh no, it's pegging time. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ugh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have an idea, everyone. Oh, Monika has an idea. This can't be good. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Oh yes, I think we should all get more comfortable with each other. How about we attend the next meeting in our pants? Come on! Isn't that right, Barry? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh my god, the judgmental look of waifus. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought they're all sinking. Barry, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. God damn it. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Fine. Right then. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club, and everyone just perks up again. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official then. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Barry, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Barry, since we're already here, why don't we walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh god, I hate you so much, Sayori, I hope you die. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. I was gonna say two there for a second for some reason. There's more than two, I'm seeing double here. 8 girls! Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Can't forget her. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Well, alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's do just that. Alrighty. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Alrighty. Well, we've got all these things. Why are they moving? Stop moving. Alright, we've got effulgent, loud, portrait, extreme, analysis, scars, inferno, milk, strawberry, and judgment. I don't know what I want. Why are they hopping up and down? There's inferno, there's strawberry, I don't know what I want. Analysis, portrait. There we go. Oh, Yuri seemed to like that one. Let's see. Fireflies, Heaven Sent. There we go. Marriage, Shame, Embrace, Socks, Sugar, Vibrant, Calm, Flower, Wrath, and Bed. Bed it is. Sayori seemed to enjoy that, sure. Let's see. Jump, Fester, Valentine, Tenacious, Charm, Melody, Unending, Hope, Nature, Uncanny. Well, it's Valentine's Day soon, so why not? Well, Natsuki likes that one. Sweet, Unrequited, Alone, Candy, Desire, Skirt, Disown, Broken, Essence, Precious. Well, it has to be Skirt. Hey, let's see. Time, Flee, Lazy, Fluffy, Clouds, Death, Waterfall, Meager, Despise, Rainbow. Let's go Lazy. Sayori likes that. Landscape, Hopeless, Vacation, Amazing, Bliss, Fireworks, Daydream, Love, Cute, Uncontrollable. Hopeless. Daydream. Daydream Believer is a song. Alright, Party, Ribbon, Whistle, Passion, Universe, Pout, Spinning, Unrestrained, Heartbeat, Kawaii. Let's go Passion. Passion! Oh, do I not? I don't have that. Hang on, I gotta get that soundbite up. Thankfully, I do have my soundbite folder. That's fine. Here we go. Where's Passion? There we go. I'm gonna need all of them, actually, aren't I? I'm gonna need to... just click and drag all that shit. There we go. Pop it under Chad Kroger. That'll do the trick. Where's my Passion? There goes Passion in yet. There they are. Passion! 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 So much passion. I'm thrilled already. Alright. Fear, Tragedy, Whisper, Clumsy, Ambient, Captive, Crimson, Comfort, Anger, and Hop. Let's go with Hop. Hey! Romance, Sticky, Sticky, yes! Ocean, Intellectual, After Image, Disaster, Boop, Vanilla Graveyard, Eternity. Let's go with Sticky. Ugh. Music, Headphones, Promise, Blanket, Vertigo, Lipstick, Anime, Puppy, Misfortune, and Parfait. Promise. Yay. Alright, Fun, Summer, Friends, Peaceful, Starscape, Lucky, Journey, Melancholy, Warm, Tears. Fun is good. Color, Nibble, Disoriented, Depression, Shopping, Pleasure, Email, Sing, Chocolate Cage, Pleasure Time. She loves that shit. Whirlwind, Papa, Misery, Cry, Atone, Feather, Flying Kitty, Sparkle, Poof. Now, there's no need to get homophobic now, come on. Misery is good. Cry, Whirlwind. Atone. Whirlwind, fuck it. Special, Joy, Entropy, Agonizing, Giggle, Skipping, Imagination, Covet, Dancing, Explode. Covet! I love it. Horror, Cheeks, Fantasy, Grief, Disarray, Excitement, Insight, Hurt, Bunny, Suicide. Let's go with Disarray. Oh my goodness. Peace, Determination, Infinite, Bouncy, Aura, Secretive, Sunny, Raindrops, Pink together. Let's go Sunny. Hey. Jumpy, Extraordinary, Anxiety, Climax. Playground, Heart, Defeat, Marshmallow, Pain, Electricity, Jumpy. Hey, that's definitely Natsuki. She's so fucking short. What else we got? Rain Cloud, Unstable, Vitality Bubbles, Awesome, Fickle, Games, Vivid, Destiny, Kiss. Vitality. Hey. Play, Forgive, Shiny, Infallible, Family, Doki Doki, Swimsuit, Frightening, Lollipop, Dark, Playing. There we go. I think Sayori won on that one. Hi again, Barry. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Barry. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Well, yeah, you only totally fucking guilted me into it, you fuckstickle. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. She's freaking out. She's freaking out. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It's life, man. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Barry always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Damn straight. He helps me with busy work even without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Be cool about fire safety, Sayori. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might just be a little jealous. I want to fuck Barry. How come? You and Barry can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. I'm trying to fuck her boobies here. It's not working out here at all. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. It was just a dead bird I found on the road. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted, in our pants! Yes! Let's do that! This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. It's good. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Ah, the things we do, lads, the things we do. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What's she doing? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We're all dumb. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Oh god, why am I so tired? So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Okay, cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. God damn it, Sayori, you and your cupcakes. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder. Okay, wake up, you bastard! Alright, I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god! Well, now we can see the world reflected in her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Oh dear god, you are so low res now. I nearly fell out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh my god, there's a napping club? I fucking need that right now. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're at a club. Oh god. Wake up. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori, and I wish you fucking well wouldn't. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here, and your fucking thing is untied over there, and... I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair, too. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't ever keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god, waifu. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess? This is getting strange. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner if it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh, jeez. Don't say that out loud while I'm buttoning you up. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. We wouldn't want to have to make another character portrait of her with it buttoned up, would we? Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, you embarrassing piece of shit. Hey, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. Hey, I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Ugh! Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote? Yay! Barry, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, who should I show my poem to first? What about Sayori? She'll like it. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my god, it's the Doki music. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Barry. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea that what I like either. Jesus Christ, Sayori, you're fucked in the head. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Barry poem. It's a Gib poem. Oh my god. And that makes me feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Oh yes, feel all the feelings inside you. Do it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Fucking hell. You're so weird, Sayori. Jesus Christ. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Oh god, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Barry. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I'm trying to fuck all the other waifus, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes? Oh my god, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast, fuck you. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yes, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it, sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Just ask Natsuki, she's a midget. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yes. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Jesus Christ. Alright, who should I read the poem? I guess I'll give it to Natsuki, why not? Enjoy. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions, so basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I'll show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh shit, try again. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So did you... I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decide to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alrighty, who should I... give it to Yuri, why not? Here you go, Yuri, you enjoy this poem, or don't. See if I care. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. She's trying to absorb it, man. She's trying to let it sink in. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Barry, it's shit. Your poem is shit and you should feel bad about writing it. You should feel shit at the same time. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes, buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. That's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. She becomes so fucking sexy. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I'm not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Natsuki is weird. I'm not so sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Why not all three of us? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Fucking hell, Yuri. You're kinda good at this, I guess. You're kinda good at this. I'm sorry, I have such terrible writing. Yes, you do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I totally was. I'm lying to them. That's how you win over the waifus. You just lie to them. Hey, I played Kitty Powers. You just lie. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Barry. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poem often expresses their own thoughts. Old poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Like Bob Ross? Oh my god, he's so good at that shit. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh shit, alright. I have to show the poem to Monica now. Let's hope we don't get eaten. Hi Barry, having a good time so far? Yeah. Yeah, no. It's good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. She's not listening to us, chat. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Barry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well... we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be? Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay, I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Well, that's uncharacteristically helpful of you, Monica. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, she is the captain after all. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Oh my goodness, but it's too late. My retinas! I've gone blind! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep! Stretching forever into everything. Oh my god. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Can anyone explain what the hell that was? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Freeform, that's a very interesting way of saying shit, Barry. Yes, well, sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Oh god, has she become self-aware already? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself into something, yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, and see you next week for more of Doki Doki Literature Club with Monica. Oh my goodness. Phew, well, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Holy shit, it's as if everyone is just judging me on for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I will be the best poem writer at the Literature Club. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's about stabbing a child in the face. It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, Jesus Christ, thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh. This is ridiculous. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Barry did too, didn't you, Barry? You can vouch for me on this. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Barry, I liked the poem. And Barry liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Now, girls, don't fight. Don't fight. I can have both of you. It's fine. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Barry appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Barry started showing up. Natsuki! Oh my god, she stuffs her bra, I knew it all along. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, hello. Barry! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Okay, help me explain that to her, Barry. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Barry? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. No. Natsuki. I'll go with the lolly without the boobs. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Take that, Yuri. That's what you get for stuffing your bra. Shows you how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, what the fuck are you doing? Natsuki, I think that's enough. You can gloat later. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. If I learned anything, it's that Natsuki is an absolute fucking savage, and I like that. That's good. That works for me. Oh my goodness gracious me. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. She's nodding so much her head's gonna fall off. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. Except the boobs, that's definitely true. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like that you need to apologize for me, Barry. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a deep breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Phew. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Even though it's the only thing that's probably true. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori, but how about next time just fuck off, maybe? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Yes, pat your waifus, do it. This being a blind Let's Play, sort of semi-blind. I had to restart because my save got lost, so, from last year, so we have to start over again. I'm gonna try and pick a different waifu, though, Zaxton Revolution. I'm gonna start over. We're gonna go with, Natsuki this time around. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Barry. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Oh, how far did you have it get? Let's see. I successfully got to Sayori, and Sayori died horribly. But now we're going after Natsuki, and hopefully things work better this time around. Wink, wink. Ah, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmos. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After that, that's what the club is for. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is cupcakes! No, it's having fun, alright. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all of my time doing nothing anymore. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Barry, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. What she said, definitely. Yeah. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Thing. Next time, let's do it in our underwear. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yes, I'm sure I'll be able to doink a waifu now. Barry? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh god, of course there's going to be a Rule 34 of this game. Of course there is. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! Ugh, well, you know, Barry, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Yeah, and so going to the club at... Oh, you're talking about the literature club. No. I wanted to boom and Sakar all night long, but apparently that's not what you were talking about, so hey. Boom Sakar's a boom Sakar. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in here. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I want to fuck one of them. Or all of them. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat that waifu. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Coolio. I'm all for it. Hey, we're writing another poem, okay. So let us have a look. We've got lazy, adventure, ocean, pink, vivacious, unending, lollipop, breathe, happiness, laugh. Lollipop! There we go. I love lollipops. We're going to see some honey pop on Thursday. Not today, obviously. I'm going to be streaming on the super secret naughty stream, so if you want to watch that one, you'll want to go to the Discord.
Be sure to follow GIP on other social media
It's the only place you'll be able to find it.
Discord. https://discord.gg/hvmye3g
So let's see.
YouTube.
I'll let him do his thing.
https://www.youtube.com/joesguy Twitter.
Look at that Sayori jumping up and down.
https://twitter.com/joesguy.
Okay, he's done. Alright, it's the Discord you want to be paying attention to there, because that's the only way you're going to be able to watch the super naughty sexy stream. That's where we'll be doing some honey pop. It won't be on Twitch, it'll be on YouTube. Alright. Cheer, raindrops, silly, comfort, hope, alone, strawberry, journey, family, precious. What about strawberry? Oh, she likes strawberries. Hopeless, melancholy, portrait, nighttown, dream, boop, boop. Lipstick, cage, fickle, anxiety, lipstick's nice. Infallible, clouds, vivid, disarray, daydream, bliss, crimson, kawaii, wonderful, extreme. We have to go kawaii. Yay, there we go. Hop, universe, sweet, death, feather, fireflies, depression, passion, treasure, kiss. What about kiss? Oh, she likes kiss. Friends, judgment, Valentine, excitement, mouse, misfortune, question, forgive, grief, captive, Valentine. Misery, twirl, incapable, uncontrollable, parfait likes to show up time and time again, I don't know why. Heartbeat, cute, fester, rain, cloud, eternity, cute. Nibble, clumsy, flying, childhood, vibrant, bubbles, peace, secretive, holiday, beauty, fucking bubbles. Romance, dazzle, ambient, awesome, climax, yeah! Chocolate, heaven sent, pain, headphones, anger, I don't know, romance is nice. Let's see, prayer, bunny, shiny, rainbow, swimsuit, ribbon, peaceful, shame, joy, desire, rainbows are nice. Intellectual, frightening, kitty, agonizing, determination, effulgent, of course. Destiny, mature, sunny, party. No, kitty. Kitties are cute. There we go. Uncanny, vertigo, disoriented, whirlwind, email, heart, rose, smile, promise, empty, heart. There we go. I thought there was going to be a Natsuki one. Fun, aura, graveyard, whistle, fear, hurt, dark, heart, sticky, poof. I'm going to sticky. Hey, she loves the sticky. Analysis, sadness. She loves that sticky. You know what I mean? Just fucking hell. You know what I mean?
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. Analysis, sadness, landscape, pure, whisper, tenacious, scars, cry, time, summer. Dunno. Pure? Yay. Explode, marriage, bouncy, yay. Puppy, meager, sing, jumpy colour, defeat, contamination, puppy. Shopping, spinning, warm existence, dance, atone, insight, after image, fireworks, special, warm. Damn it. Embrace, memories, lucky, vibrant, unstable, incongruent, sunset, socks, Doki, disaster. Yay. Covet, wrath, imagination, electricity, waterfall, skipping, together, milk, unrestrained pleasure, yes. Oh, she loves that one. Essence, vacation, melody, loud, candy, broken blanket, flower, love, calm, candy. Alright, bed, music, vitality, games, playground, pout, unrequited, amazing, anime, vanilla, well it has to be anime, surely. Hey, we've written a poem, fam! Hopefully this one works, we're gonna save that shit, right there. Save it right there, baby, there we go, that's the spot right there. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Barry. Yeah, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Oh, different club. God damn it. I see. Well, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Going to the club. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it, that's all. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple, really. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Barry to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Like Pocky. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ugh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Yes, that word. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh. Tut, indeed. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Oh my god. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Yeah? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, wraps her arms around her and pegs her once again. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Oh, jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room! Oh no, we are without leadership, what do we do? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. They're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. Well, that makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. As piano music stops, things are getting serious. You should play something for us, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Barry. Monica smiles sweetly and piano music starts. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Alright. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed at something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Alright, bubblegum waifu. You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. You have manga reader written all over you, you fugly bastard. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer to look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Barry. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. Alright, I love where this is going. It's exceedingly moe-y. Don't just stand there. Huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She's pulled me out of the closet. I'm straight again. This is great. Oh, she then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It's just bikini girls here. Looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this here? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Oh, touching parts. Oh, I like that bit. That's great.
Oh my god!
I know. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this. Is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh my god, how old is she? Jesus Christ! We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Whew. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. My stupid fucking friends who I hate so much. Oh my god. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Oh god, that face. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favourite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Oh my god, you are so yandere. This is ridiculous. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast from her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, especially when she is a lolly. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? I'm trying to hit on Barry. Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face and her boobies. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Ooh. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki's gonna love my poem this time around. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the word she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean, fuck. So this is how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Ugh, reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through today. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now? Judging by your taste, you probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too, don't forget who the real pro is. Alright, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. She's also a cunt. Amy has cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, it doesn't matter if she keeps it private, it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. It's, yeah, that was a thing that exists. Not bad, right? Yeah, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Oh my goodness. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out and they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Or I could just make fun of you all day, every day. That's what I like to do. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alrighty, I'll give it to Sayori next, why not? Oh, I like this one, Barry. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you really liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Barry. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right, but you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Barry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pump off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Between my feet. The what? The tile? Okay. I have no idea. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. You are fucked up, Sayori. Holy crap, Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Like I was designed to do it by God himself. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Jesus sakes, Christmas. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh my god, don't get ahead of yourself there. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Let's give it to Yuri. Why not? She will hate it, but who cares? Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Barry. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so too. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So, I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this just a little bit. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry, my stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the feelings you see and hear. My feelings right now is that you need to be suplexed through that fucking table. That's one way you truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. What? Unordinary? That's very strange. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments of what? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. What is it with her and the knife? Jesus. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. The fuck is this shit? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. You should really keep everything to yourself, Yuri. Except your boobs, of course. You should not keep those to yourself because that would be a crime against humanity. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Your boobs? Oh, no, sorry, I got lost in thought there. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? You're a very judgmental bitch, you know that? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, that's good. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. And sharing is caring. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright. Now we have to show it to Monica, and God knows how this is gonna go. Hi again, Barry. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. She has a read. Alright, I like it, Barry. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poem can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Okay, there's definitely something wrong with my eyes right now. It's Monica's boobs are moving for me. But that can't be it. I think my eyes are just fucking up right now. Unfortunately. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that you would apply to you would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. It's still happening. Maybe I'm delirious or something, but why are your boobs moving, Monica? I can't be the only one seeing this. If I am, I'm in trouble. Oh my god, I've taken something bad. Sort of, but she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Monica? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Ugh. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me! What? I will load you. I will load you full of all the good stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I will load you all day. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Oh my god, yes, choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. I guess. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as the physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening, and farewell. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations, is the thing. Don't worry so much, we've got this. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us where we're actually going to be going for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing... Oh, no, performing... Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh, Jesus Christ, what have you gotten us into, you damn waifu? Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us all to see. Oh god, what's she done? What's she done? Is it something horrible? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh my god, see, Natsuki says no! Natsuki says we're done with this shit, we're not having it. Oh my god. I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Monica, I can think I speak for everyone when I say it's a ghastly idea. Absolutely fucking terrible. Why have you decided to do this to us? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. Yes, it is, Natsuki. You gotta back me up on this one. It's a terrible idea. I don't want to read my fucking shitty poems to people at the school. What if Jenkins sees me? What if all my friends see me? Jenkins is gonna fucking throw urinal cakes at my face. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Nor did I. I say no. I'm putting my foot down. I think we should call a vote. I'm saying no to this live reading of poems. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Oh, no, 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 no. Guys, it looks like it's 3-2. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. You know what, if we just took, like, sexy pictures of the four of you and printed them out on pamphlets, that would work pretty well. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, well then it will inspire others to do the same. Okie dokie. And then the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. And what is literature all about? I don't know anymore. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings and shit. Being intimate with yourself. I want to see you getting intimate with yourself too, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find that same feeling, the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Ugh. Oh, Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew, thanks Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Ooh, that's some spooky foreshadowing if ever I've heard it. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri, but anyway, let's move on to the main event. I really want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. I'm not ready! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course you can! Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Be careful, they will strangle us to death, those words. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes fixated on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Oh god, this sounds depressing. It sounds angsty and just awful. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Fiery vixen! The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Oh my god! It's so fucking sexy! This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Do it, hero! I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Look at her go. Oh, and she's gone. Yuri that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Barry liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours of a sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Barry. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Barry lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I mean, they're all waifus. This is terrible. Alright, here we go. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little bit unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Oh my goodness, she huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would have been the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club! Oh, it's a different club, god damn it. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Yes, gotta impress Monica. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. Fuck's sake. I don't even want Sayori in this playthrough. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would... Let's see, I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Natsuki, of course. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. It's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question in the first place. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, this festival's coming. Alright, let's save that game. Do it. It's time to... Oh, we got a history as well. Can read stuff that with the things I've already said. Oh god, it doesn't go back very far though. Okay, let's keep going. Let's write a poem. Hopeless, calm, marriage, heartbeat, joy, dream, sing, raindrops, climax, inferno. Don't know. Marriage? Oh my god, she loves that. Ocean, tenacious, misery, nighttime, music, unstable, frightening, chocolate, imagination, pink. There we go. Blanket, rose, wonderful, vitality, extreme, hair. This is vanilla, precious, journey, horror. Let's go with rose, that's cute. Oh god, she likes that. Incapable, flea, flower, twirl, skipping, milk, doki doki, kawaii, lucky, extraordinary. Let's go with kawaii. Breathe, fluffy, party, lazy, parfait, ribbon, whisper, charm, skirt, electricity, parfait girls. Yeah. Analysis, after image, email, promise, infinite, happiness, atone, landscape, cry, suicide. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me, what do we want? Promise? Damn it. Waterfall, spinning, holiday, clumsy, beauty, uncontrollable, papa, unrequited desire, agonizing. Let's go with beauty? Damn it. Rain cloud, lipstick, empty, broken, entropy, vacation, incongruent, defeat, peaceful, bunny. Bunnies are cute. Cheer, bubbles, heaven sent, sticky, desire, strawberry, childhood, awesome, anger, captive, she loves her sticky. Shiny, loud, fickle, portrait, disown, lollipop, uncanny, hurt, friends, peace. It's gotta be lollipop, yeah. Love, fun, kitty, comfort, covered, jump, special, eternity, color, playground, kitty. Laugh, socks, heart, alone, insight, lust, dazzle, massacre, swimsuit, bed. Swimsuits are cute, yeah. Play, sweet, passion, depression, passion. There's more passion. Oh my god, I love passion. Great, passion. 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 I love it. Alright, play, sweet, passion, depression, misfortune, dark. Let's go sweet. Oh no. Tears, infallible, games, daydream, pure, contamination, cute, shame, feather, secretive. Cute. Alright, meager, vertigo, sparkle, nibble, sadness, nature, candy, whirlwind, boop, cheeks. Candy. Whistle, aura, together, headphones, ambient, judgment, unrestrained, family, silly, flying, oh god, I don't know. Whistle. Yay. Grief, melody, jumpy, excitement, vivid, essence, marshmallow, starscape, determination, variance. It's gotta be marshmallow. Yay. She's got a marshmallow for a head after all. Pleasure, philosophy, disoriented, amazing, adventure, sunset, sensation, destiny, crimson. Mice are cute. Mouses. Bliss, bouncy, unending, prayer, embrace, giggle, pout, fear, explode, graveyard, bouncy. Bouncy with the waifu. Warm, despise, hope, shopping, tragedy, poof, anime, vibrant, wrath, universe, anime. It is. Oh my god, Natsuki's gonna love my poem again. I'm doing it, man. We're going full Natsuki. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano as well. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Yeah, passion, passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great, but you have to do the poem shit. You don't want to do that. What's going on with Natsuki? Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Yes, you were. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, eat all the squid. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at your desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. What she's doing? Eh? Is spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. Just thinking suicidal thoughts. You can go and talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Well, why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so, I don't know about this. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Barry, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but are you feeding Sayori's depression? Are you saying that suicide is the only answer? Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe